So I learned how to make fried eggs, when I was 10. And it might have been a little different if my parents were hands-on. My sister and I had gotten up earlier than my parents, and she's 2 years younger than me. I was born in 1966, so when I was 10, it was 1976. Took most of our cues from other people, but also like 70s sitcoms. We had seen the Brady Bunch kids make breakfast for their parents in bed, and we just thought, this is a great idea. We should do that. We're going to do it. And we wanted to make the eggs like my dad's. He just made great fried eggs and this amazing toast. It was just like regular toast, but it tasted better when he made it. So with these in mind, we get into the kitchen and get the things out that we need. Eggs and a pan. And we have, I'm in charge because I'm the oldest. And she's getting like the fruit cocktail can and trying to open it and a tray. And but I'm starting up the electric stove, which I'd never really used it before, but I knew how to turn it on. And it had like the coils. It wasn't like you see now, like with these flat glass tops. It had a coil, and underneath was like this pan that was silver with a little hole in the bottom, and into like, I don't know, the coil went into the rest of the apparatus of the electric stove. And so I crack one egg, and it's just lying there in the pan, and I'm like, I didn't realize that it doesn't get hot right away. So I put some bread in the toaster, and then it's starting to burn. And I'm like, oh, I need a spatula. Looking around for a spatula, get it, and it's pretty burnt. And it wasn't a non-stick pan. I don't even know if they were around at that time, but we didn't have any. So I kind of flipped it out onto a plate, and okay, one egg done. And my sister says, I think they use butter. So I'm like, great idea. Get the butter. Gonna do the next egg. There's butter in the pan. Cracking the second egg, and it's a little bit harder than the first one. And I didn't have it quite over the pan, and it went down underneath the coil into that little pan part, and down the hole into the I don't know where. And we go, oh my God! All of a sudden, our parents appear in the kitchen, and we think we're in trouble, and we're kind of like frozen. And my dad just lets out this big belly laugh, and we realize we're not in trouble, and we actually did something that looks kind of funny. He leans down between us and says, so, you want to learn how to make fried eggs? That's it.